Byju is valued at $22 billion, but recently it reported a loss of over 4,500 crore rupees.
बायजू के जो लॉसेज हैं वो 300 करोड़ से बढ़ के 4,500 करोड़ तक पहुंच गए हैं.
Byju is in big trouble, everyone knows.
The losses were 4,500 crores plus.
This is 19 times greater than the prior fiscal.
It's a romance game. I mean, people like you, me, and people who are arguing about it, they're wasting their time. तुम्हारे औकात नहीं है ये. तुम्हारा औकात डिस्कस करने का नहीं है. तुम्हारा औकात बात करने का नहीं है. तुम्हारा औकात इसमें इन्वेस्ट करने का नहीं है. तो फालतू में क्यों दिमाग खाता है? प्रधानमंत्री ने वो इतना वो चीता लगे कर दिया. अब उसने पता कितना पैसा, कितने बिलियंस ऑफ डॉलर चीते में लगाए हैं उसने. मुझे एक बताओ, क्या करेगा चीता तुम्हारी जिंदगी में? बायजू कम से कम सॉफ्टवेयर तो दे रहा ना तुमको. चाहे वो बोले सॉफ्टवेयर है, बिलियंस ऑफ पीपल और मिलियंस ऑफ पीपल आर यूजिंग दैट सॉफ्टवेयर एंड यू आर क्रिबिंग अबाउट द वैल्यूएशन ऑफ दैट. वहां पर पूरा नेशनल टीवी में ताली बजा के 5 चीते आगे करके घर चले जाओगे. आई मीन व्हाट द हेल इज रॉन्ग विद द कंट्री यार. You should encourage the entrepreneur. Now people don't mind paying for diamond, but people mind paying for Byju stock. I mean, why have this bias? They are not coming to your house to ask for money, and you don't want to pay. They are not public yet, and once they become public, you can crib about it. Don't pay, just like people did with Paytm or something like that, right? But from the perspective of the founders, I feel it's a bad publicity. It's bad attention they are getting at a time when they need to raise money, and I think they are raising money. I think, and if I read the news correctly, so from that perspective, this negative publicity is not good for them, I feel. And it is but as often it goes, the public memory is short. See, as long as they are not public, these things shouldn't matter. I mean, if you ask me as an investor, as an angel investor, I am not investing in them. I mean, मेरा औकात नहीं है. मैंने बोला ना, जब तुम्हारी औकात नहीं है तो अब people, when I gave you the example of these cheetahs, मैंने क्या तालियां बजा रहे हैं, billions of dollars spend हो गए हैं, कुछ पता नहीं है किसी को, और उसके अलावा वो सब ठीक है. अदानी ने ये कर दिया, अंबानी ने वो कर दिया, लोग तालियां बजाते हैं, खुश होते हैं, सब कर दिया. But I mean, this is, to me, these are like little guys, little guys who got attention, who got a lot of money. I mean, and I think it's like what people pay for. Market, that's a free market economy. Fortunately, us in India, it's a free market economy. But in between, we have these emotional, फालतू लोग बीच में आने वाले, those who have to give their opinion. But देखो, उनको लोग पैसा दे रहे हैं, वो पैसा रेज कर रहे हैं. वो अपना भी उन्होंने, what I heard or read was somewhere that in one of the rounds, or maybe in the current round, he's put half of the round is from his pocket. And I mean, somewhere this guy must be believing in what he's doing. And it is that belief, that confidence, that thing that is backing him, that's what matters here. And I think I am not going to defend his fundamentals, his financial report and all that. That's all correct and doesn't make sense, fair. But he's not asking me for money. I'm not investing it. He's not asking you for money. You're not investing it. I think among all the naysayers that I see, all the guys who are arguing about this is wrong, this is समझ में नहीं आता, because that's why you are not him. You're not sitting on his. को अगर समझ में आ गया होता तो तुम भी बन गए होते यार. तुम्हें समझ में नहीं आता है, तभी तुम हो वहां, तुम वहीं बैठे रहो. Jealousy, it's a J factor for all those people who were failures. Absolutely. I'll tell you, I am not just saying that. I have experienced that myself. There are so many people around me, not now, earlier, even now sometimes it happens, and very difficult for people to actually appreciate what a person has achieved, what you're going through on a negative side, what you have gotten on the positive side. All that is, you have to walk on your shoes, as they say, we all fight our own battles. I mean, if you see all the money he has spent, actually, if you look at the financial, I am not a financial wizard, but from the business side, I can tell you, all the money he has raised, majority of it he has spent in buying companies. He bought companies which actually didn't have they were all dilutive. They're not accretive. I mean, that's a term they use, meaning they didn't have enough revenue. He's buying companies which have built technology for the future, and he bought them for their future potential. So he paid their future price, and he bought them, and he's facing the music on that. I mean, because in his balance sheet it is showing these companies, perhaps each one of them have 10 crore. I mean, he bought somebody, I think somewhere I read 20, 30 companies, and each of these companies have 10, 20 crore of revenue, except for maybe Topper had 100, 200 revenue. I think the whole startup world is a world not many people understand, not many people appreciate. And that's why there are only few companies which reach the level which Byju has managed to reach. But I think it is a startup valuation is not a game for faint-hearted. It's not a game that everybody understands. Not everybody. I mean, it's a free market economy, but not everybody understands that either. They have come to a stage now. If they weather this storm, this phase of their life, their phase of their startup journey, they are looking at something really, really big. I mean, this right now is the most valued startup in India. Their current round or this upcoming round is actually going to fund their international expansion, which is something very, very good. And I think that we should be proud of. I mean, we all say, we always used to question this. Hey, we all use Microsoft product, we use Google product, everything is from America. Is there any single product from India? अब वो product आया है तो मारो उसको. सब मार रहे तुम भी मार दो. I think if maybe I should do this, or some really good startup founder should start a GoFundMe campaign to support them, man. So nobody is questioning Byju Ravindran's ability to lead the company, ability to run the company, his moral character, none of that are on trial here. So I think this is just one of those things कि Sushant Singh Rajput ने suicide क्यों किया? It was a big headline for when the half of India was suffering with COVID, but the headline was Sushant Rajput ने suicide क्यों किया? I mean, this is, to me, is one of those media built, media hyped, stories. My thing to Byju Ravindran is hang in there, buddy. Be strong within yourself, and you have a lot more number of supporters out there than you may see in the headlines.